My name is Klaus Mueller, I'm from Germany, and I'm the chair of this session, LGBT, lesbian, gay, bisexual, transgender and human rights, new challenges and next steps. And when I brought this initiative to the Salzburg Global Seminar, it was driven by this sense that now is the time to create a global LGBT forum in which we really can have conversations that help us to understand each other in the communities around the globe, but also to build broader alliances. And that happened already here. There were many straight people who understand that LGBT and human rights are indivisible, and that the underlying questions of sexuality, gender, ownership of body, gender expression, that these are issues that form the world that we want to live in the 21st century, that we finally might be able to reach a full equality for all. And for that we need a safe space. And the Salzburg Global Seminar provides a space in which we not only share our knowledge, but where we also can safely share our experiences, our life stories, and our pain. Because we all were born into a world that was not prepared for us. And it was not just sharing the pain. And sometimes it was very difficult to listen. It was because we talked about rape and torture and families that put you on the street. Really difficult stories. But we also share the pleasures, because there is a lot of creativity and energy that we discovered from around the globe, and that helped us to start healing, which I think is necessary. And it also helped me to understand people within my own communities better, because I'm in a learning curve. I think we all are in a learning curve. And the openness in which we could address so many questions really helped understanding, and also helped us to understand the common cause, the fundamental human rights that we really are talking about. We had participants from more than 30 countries. On the other hand, it was such a rich array of people from China, from Indonesia, from Jordan, Bahrain, Namibia, South Africa, Malaysia, Venezuela, United States, Slovakia, and many voices, Cambodia, many voices I had never heard before. By inviting a diversity of lawyers, of legal experts, of human rights experts and defenders, but also of artists, of writers, of filmmakers, we actually understand the remarkable resilience and creativity of how lesbians, gays, bisexuals and transgender people created, despite all the difficulties, a life they can live, how they managed to celebrate that life. And I think these are the voices that we really need. We need culture in this discourse much more than we often have at conferences. I think one sense also came out of the group. By sharing life stories, we really understand for the first time some of the issues. And we also, I think, this is the first tryout. This is the first forum we initiated. And of course, we understand that there are many more people that need to be included. The group came together at the end to really share outside the conversations we had what we really want to address as the most urgent matters we need to deal with. And so we produced a Salzburg statement of recommendations, of principles, outlining some of the areas that we really think this needs further exploration. Who should we work with? Besides in the human rights field, with cooperation, with faith congregations. What do we need to do and where? How can international law help, and how does it translate between the global and the local? How do we fund our work? And the question, how can we address the urgency of transgender rights? Because the group, I think, came to a shared sense that especially the situation of transgender people, the safety of their life, is an urgency that needs to be addressed across the globe. And I think that was also felt by the life stories that were shared. Many of the participants came back to me today. They're leaving with a lot of energy, and that's what I feel. This is a conversation that started and brought us together, helped us to understand how much we still need to learn, that we also need to reach out within our communities to have more, to be more inclusive. But I think there was a sense that, yes, it is the time to create a global LGBT forum. Yes, we are able to have this global conversation, and we are enriched by learning to know each other, not just through the web, but really in person.